Greetings, so we are in the car right now, we're heading on our way because today the saga continues with the smell, the fumes coming into the cabin after the work that was done doing the sports cat. It hasn't died down at all, it's been some weeks now and it's just the same and it's just not good. So the car has just finished doing the cold start. We have our hot drinks. It's early-ish in the morning, it's not too bad I guess, but yeah, we're going over to get our rental car. We might even get our cool Kia Picanto back, and we're heading over to Trust Ford, so let's go. It's not obviously a great thing that I have to go and try and get this fixed. I have checked the connection from the cat to the exhaust, so at least I know that the issue isn't there, and that does point to somewhere else of course. And like I said in the review video of the cat and the 420, I did do some investigation and found that I believe it to be sort of emanating from around the battery and fuel pump area, so the fuel pump or maybe the fuel line or something. So I mean, I just don't know. So yes, we're on the road, we're on the way, and while all this is being done, I've got a couple of other cool things to show you. So I got the 420, the MSD 420 badge put on, so I'll drop some footage of that in right now. Alright then, getting the MSD 420 badges on. Of course, I'm going to be putting it underneath the RS logo. We do still have the Ford Performance Mountune badge over here. I guess you could ask the question, you know, should I remove that or should I just leave it there? I mean, obviously you get that with the FPN 375 package. In a way it is still kind of relevant because it is still a Ford Performance car. We do still have a lot of Mountune Performance parts on here, so what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Should I remove the Ford Performance Mountune badge or should I just leave it on there? So yeah, first thing I need to do is alcohol pad the area where I'm going to be sticking here, and of course around the front as well. And then we just need that to flash off. We don't want to obviously go on whenever the alcohol is still wet. And while that is flashing off, I actually have the two badges in my pocket right here where they are warming up. Warming up the adhesive will just make it bond that little bit better whenever we finally apply them. So the question now becomes, exactly where are we going to put it? So are we going to try and line the edge up with the edge of the RS badge? I think that would probably be the best, and then leaving like about, you know, I don't know, maybe like ½ a centimeter underneath, or should we try and centralize it? Because I think it is longer than the RS badge, so I'm not really too sure. I think it would just be better to start here and go all the way over here. We can always redo it in the future, you know, get some new ones if we want. They're not too expensive from MSD, but yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. So there we have it. I think that is pretty bang on. It is, as you can see, that bit longer. So I think just starting at the exact same point as the very edge of the RS badge and then just going along here. This part of the boot is curved as well, so we have to match it, of course, with the underside of this to get that big curve on so it doesn't look bent. But yeah, I think that looks pretty awesome. So now I just need to repeat the exact same thing on the front. I forgot to say as well, I started off with a clean car. I just washed the car, dried it all off to get any like road grime off, and then we do still need to do that alcohol prep that we did before, but yeah, looking good. Well, there we go, looking awesome. Sticks down really well. It is still a good thing to do though, to apply as much pressure as you can for as long as you can, just to ensure that you get as good of a bond as you can. In particular, I would focus on the corners, these edges, because you don't want those to pry up. Another thing, I've picked a fairly warm day to do this. It is about maybe 15 degrees Celsius or centigrade today. Any lower than 5 degrees C, and you probably don't want to do this outside. You would want to roll it into like an indoor space and use a source of heat in order to warm things up. Just otherwise the glue won't be sticky enough, if that makes sense. But yeah, looking good, and it's nice to now finally be able to fly the flag of the MSD 420 now that we are all powered up. cool thing then is that a company that has been very good to me this year, Sam's Detailing, they have sent me a really big box of goodies. So I thought it would be fun to unbox that right in front of you. So check this out right now. Here it is then, the awesome huge package from Sam's Detailing. So without further ado, let's get it open. Way. I can already see some really awesomely cool stuff in here. There's some packaging. Okay, so what is this big bad boy? Sam's Detailing drying towel. Our 28-inch by 36-inch drying towel that utilizes the latest twist loop technology, allowing it to soak up water more efficiently over traditional microfiber towels. That is awesome. I cannot wait to try that out. Ooh, look at this. Wax applicator. Our premium wax applicator that can be used with any sealants, glazes, polishes, or waxes. Awesome. What's this? Ooh, ceramic wax. This was a product that was new to the Sam's Detailing line earlier this year, and it's a really cool innovation, combining the sensibilities of wax with the awesomeness of ceramics. This is like a full-size 250ml. Happy days. Right. And here we have the Christmas kit from Sam's Detailing. So this is the new sample kit that is obviously specifically for Christmas. So that is absolutely super duper cool. At the time of filming, this hasn't actually been announced yet. So I might have to hold back this video until Sam's Detailing announce it themselves. But yes, here we are. Here it is in all of its glory. I'm gonna need my knife again for whatever this box is, but I mean, we can cover this right here. So we have detailing buckets with grit guards. Happy days. Let's get these out of here. Of course, 2 of them, because you always need at least 2 buckets. So look at that. Sam's detailing bucket, 20 liters. And of course, 2 of them. And 2 pre-made, pre-sized grit guards, so we don't have to mess about with the fins. They fit absolutely perfect in there. That's awesome. Use the finger bits in the middle, push it down. Really nice fit. Awesome, they look great. And of course we have these squares that we can tick, whether it's wash, rinse, or for wheels, which is super good. You never want to accidentally use your rinse bucket for a wash. And of course then we have 2 lids right here, which you can see the white bit, they seal. So I'll just set those on there like that. And a really cool thing with these, if you push that down, you can actually use that as a wee seat, which is quite handy, especially if you're doing a big detailing job. And here are 2 little square stickers that we can stick on each. So that is a really nice little touch. So then what is in this bad boy right here? Ooh, hello. So we've got 4 more items in here, so let's see, what do we have? We have Sam's Detailing 3-in-1 polish. A 3-in-1 polish that will remove light oxidation, fill in minor swirl marks, and leave your car protected all in one go. Nice. Next up we have rubber and trim dressing. A simple natural water-based dressing that won't harm your vehicle trim and will provide a deep matte finish. That's exactly what I love. I mean, I'm really not into like super mega glossy tire dressings. I love a sort of matte but really nice new fresh look, and that is exactly what we're going to get from this. Snow foam. You'll have seen hopefully on my channel before. It's a fantastic snow foam. It says, once diluted, our snow foam is safe for all ceramic, wax, and sealant based coatings. Use it to reduce the risk of swirl marks. 100%, one of the most important detailing items in your arsenal that you can have. And then the final item we have here is a big bottle of Sam's Detailing Ceramic Boost. Spray on and rinse off to get an extremely hydrophobic effect on your paintwork, windows, and wheels. Protection can last up to 3 months. You may have seen on the channel I've used this a couple of times before, and it is fantastic. It really is one of the best ceramic like spray on real easy products that I've ever used, and the hydrophobic effects, they just last for so long. It's actually unbelievable. And like it says here, you can use it on your paintwork, you can use it on your glass, you can use it everywhere all over the car. Really, that's a very comfortable spray handle. This is one of, in my opinion, maybe even the best thing from the Sam's Detailing range. It is absolutely amazing. If you are going to check out only just one item from the detailing range from Sam's Detailing, get this. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. So that's an awesome set of goodies from Sam's Detailing, and a big thank you to Sam's Detailing for sending me this stuff out. I very much recommend that you check out the entire range from Sam's Detailing. It is just that good. And on that note, would you like to win some free stuff from Sam's Detailing? I am going to be doing a giveaway very, very soon, so make sure that you are subscribed with notifications on, hit that little bell icon, and you will know when that competition happens, and you can get in on that, and hopefully you can get your hands on some free items from Sam's Detailing and check out just how awesome it is for yourself. So yes, that is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Sam's Detailing. Alright, well, I got the phone call yesterday afternoon. It is now the next day, and well, the first thing the girl said on the phone from Ford was that, oh, your car's ready to pick up. So I thought, sweet. But then she went on to say, oh, and you need a new turbo. Obviously, like, at that point my heart immediately sank, and like I was just so bummed out that I just couldn't even bring myself to picking up the camera. You know, that's not the news that you want to hear. I did ask her for more information, you know, why or what, and you know, she was just like a girl that, you know, was sort of relaying the information from the text. But she said that if I got down there before they left, they would talk to me, so they would give me more information. So I kind of rushed down there in my awesome Kia, and basically what they said was that they think that it was leaking like exhaust gases from the center of the turbo, so where the hot side and cold side meet. That is like two different parts that are joined together by a V-band clamp, and they said that it was leaking out of there, so suggesting that the V-band clamp was loose. I said, well, can you not just tighten it? And they said, oh no, it's not something we do, you know, just in case we break it or something, because then they would be liable to, you know, replace the entire thing and pay for the whole thing. So the only thing they would do to fix it is replace the turbo entirely, which of course is not an inexpensive part, and it would be not an inexpensive part to fit. So part plus labor, you're probably talking minimum 1,500, maybe 2 grand, you know, to do that. So like I was just like, oh my goodness, you know, like I was just freaking out. And so at that point then I was talking to the guys at Blackline and trying my best to sort of, you know, explain what the tech had told me, which, you know, it's not easy to, you know, it's sort of like Chinese whispers almost, you know, that could, you know, some details or whatever being lost in translation. So Gavin at Blackline was good enough to phone Knockmore and get the tech to explain it to him. So then Gavin said that he thinks that we could, you know, fix it, you know, not replace it, and it would not, you know, be expensive and it would be all fine. So today then I went down to Blackline first thing, or bright and early this morning, and Gavin had a really good look at it, and he had me in the workshop. It was really cool, and he was showing me the V-band clamp, and the V-band clamp in between the turbo is like rock solid, you know, and I can't see any like sooty expulsion coming from there, which is kind of, you know, sort of contradictory to what Trust Ford were saying. And what you can see is a little bit of overspray from like the under sealing that I did months and months and months ago, which, you know, we're sort of thinking, did Trust Ford think that, you know, that little bit of overspray was, you know, like exhaust gases coming out of the middle of the turbo, because clearly it is not. And yeah, I mean, it just didn't really quite add up what Trust Ford were saying, you know, so it's kind of a bit like hard to believe. Now what Gavin did find was evidence of some leaking out at the connection between the cat and turbo, which is actually something that I thought could be the case, and indeed I had looked into getting some like copper based super duper high temperature sealant stuff for that area already, and indeed that is what he thinks we need to do. Basically disconnect the cat again, remove the gasket, put some super high temp stuff. He said he could get even more hardcore stuff, even higher temperature valued stuff than I could find on the internet, and you know, put that on, put the gasket on, and then bolt the cat back onto the turbo, and also getting some nice brand new nuts, which he is going to go and source for me. So that is currently the plan, and I am booked in with Gavin over at Blackline again next Friday. So yeah, I mean, you know, from what I could see, from what Gavin was saying, it looks like, you know, certainly to me, like what he was saying made a lot more sense than what Ford were saying. You know, Ford with their yo, you need a new turbo whole thing. So like, I was totally bummed out yesterday whenever Ford phoned me, but now having, you know, been over to Blackline and had, you know, having a really good chat with Gavin and having a good look over the underside of the car and the turbo and everything, I'm feeling a lot more positive. I think that, you know, the action plan that I have with Gavin, you know, will work. I'm pretty, you know, happy that that is the right thing to, you know, try at this stage. And yeah, I just wanted to pick up the camera now that I'm feeling a bit better, and just update the sort of vlog side, you know, with the new information. So I will pick this up then on Friday whenever I jump over to Blackline again, and hopefully that will be that, and we can move forward and we can start doing other cool things that I have in the garage ready to rock and roll, and just keep enjoying the car, and you know, everything will be good with the world. Happy days. So yeah, I'll turn the camera off now and I'll pick it up on Friday. Alright, it is Friday and it is the day when we are going to go and get the leak fixed over at Blackline. So I'm just leaving 6th rental car right now. We've got our Kia. You might be able to see it in the background there. 6th have been really, really cool through all of this. We've got to know the guy at the front desk pretty well. So yes, on the road, going to Blackline, they're gonna do the fix and then that will be that. So not really much more to chat about at this point. On the road we go. Well, here at Blackline, so just gonna leave the car off and then go and do whatever for the rest of the day while they have the car, and then I'll come back, pick it up, and hopefully that will be that. Well, there we go. I have just picked the car up. I'm leaving Blackline right now. We're in the lovely Moira area, and yeah, everything seems good. Had a good chat over with Gavin and everything that they were doing, and yeah, I mean, everything that he said made sense and everything seems good now. So yeah, I'm not smelling anything weird. Just seems happy days now. Seems everything is good. The sun is going down. It's a beautiful sunset, and there's not really much else to say other than happy days. And thank you to Blackline, thank you to Gavin specifically at Blackline for sorting that all out for me. Good chap. And yeah, we've got some cool mods coming up. We've got some cool reviews that I'm going to be doing on some detailing items, so that's going to be fun. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, share and subscribe for more content to come very, very soon. Thank you once again. Goodbye.